need to lower that down. Every time I do a new live, I have to adjust it. It's weird because I don't use it for anything else. So I hope you guys are doing well. I had done a video earlier today and I was editing it and almost done. I didn't like it. So I deleted it. And I thought, I'm not going to do another one and edit it. So I'm just going to go live. Um, I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope the weather is nice in your area. It's weird how these hurricanes are popping up the way they are and so much damage and other things that are going on like in Tennessee. It's really, really sad. If I had the money and my hips, or even screw the hips, even though they're hurting, I was going to say if they were hurting, I wouldn't go. But even if they were hurting, I'm pretty sure, almost 100%, would go and help these people without a doubt. I wouldn't even second guess it. I remember whenever I worked in the pediatrics when I was a medical assistant, when I started there, shortly after the Great Joplin tornado that was really, really bad happened, we were going to go do, it wasn't the live rescues, it was because it was too long. Actually, I think it was both because it had been a few days. We were going to drive out there. It's like an hour and a half drive and help search for the casualties. But we didn't. And the girl who said that she was going to go, we could go with her. But then she backed out. And I had a huge Suburban, a 1998 Suburban, and it ate gas. And there was no way that I could have went in that Suburban. So that was kind of a downer because that's a part of who I am. I always want to help people, rescue them after like tornadoes and such. And it was kind of a downer, but I lived. Here I am. um, Today was actually a pretty day here in Arkansas. I would like to give my location, but I won't. Um, my ex came and picked me up. We went to the store. I got new sleeping pills today, and I hope they work because I would hate to take them and they not work, and then I can't take my original sleeping pill because of mixing them together. So we will see. Um, I'm struggling to find things to talk about. In my video I just did that I deleted, I talked about that, and I'm like, because I kept thinking, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? And I would talk a little bit more, and then I would do it again. What am I going to talk about? And I said, when I go live, it's like I'm pressured to keep going, and I thought I did it better until just now, because I'm like, what am I going to talk about? I don't know. But anyway, um, and I even used my new microphones that I got for my phone, and sounded good. I don't know why I'm not using them now. I think because I have two of them. I used one, and when I used them before, they ran down really quick. And so I was like, I can use them for the phone right now. But I don't remember which one because I mixed them up. I hate for it to die on me, then you couldn't hear me. And I really don't know if it works like that. And shame on me. Or maybe I can go back and look. I was going to say I didn't notice. Let me back up even further. Oh my gosh. When I used it before, halfway through the video, it would cut out because I would be doing so much editing and then my voice was gone. And I'm like, are you serious? I have to redo that video and edit it all over again. And that's a downer because it takes a lot to edit. And so there were times where I just didn't do a video because I did not want to redo it and re-edit it. It's a pain. So when I'm done this video, I may just charge them both again, and that way they're both prepared for tomorrow. So yeah, it's been a boring day. I was talking about earlier how hard it is for me to get out of bed because of my pain and my lack of strength. It's hard to get up. To go from laying to sitting is a tremendous struggle. And so having no strength, it makes things very, very difficult. I feel like I need to get closer to you. I still feel like it's off. And yes, I have another black shirt. Since I keep talking about me and my black shirts here recently, I went in the closet today, and this one, no, it's black. I got in there and I'm looking and I'm like, I have a lot of black shirts that I didn't even realize. And all of my night shirts are black, except maybe one. And sometimes I get on here without even changing my clothes because that sounded horrible, but I do change my clothes because I shower. But you only see me this high. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're not going to know I'm in my night shirt. I've been thinking about walking around with you guys, maybe not in the house, but maybe outside or something, and make things more lively and entertaining. And I know I said that for a while, but I'm like, I really need to do that now. I really need to make things entertaining, and you guys wanting to come back video after video. And I was thinking today, I have 212 subscribers. I can't remember. I'm pulling a blank. But every time I get a new subscriber, one drops off, or it's probably the new one. But my subscribers aren't even moving for a while now. And I'm like, it's probably because I'm so boring. I won't deny it because all I do is just sit here and talk. And I know that's going to be boring. I wouldn't watch somebody sit and talk all the time. Although, and I look at this, people do podcasts or even interviewing other people, and they sit down and talk, but they're more entertaining. They have more to share with people, and they keep coming back and subscribe. But yeah, I wish I was more for this YouTube thing. I want to be, and I try to be, but sometimes I wonder, am I doing the right thing? I don't know. I was going to see how close I am to being monetized again before I did this video, and I forgot to look. So that's a bummer. But I can look when I'm done with this video. So I would be interested in knowing where you all are from. And I'm asking that because, not just to be asking, but because I'm wondering how many of you are in these states of crisis here lately. It I don't know how to explain that. It's not like interesting. It's just, I think, because I care. And that's probably it, just that I care. And out of curiosity, I guess, how many of you are close to me? I think one of my subscribers lives close to me. And I can't remember which one that was. But I do have a subscriber that I have on Facebook, and she and I talk a little bit. And when my YouTube does take off, I'm going to drag her places with me. And oh, Lanita. Of course, Lanita lives close to me too. And she's one that I'm going to drag with me whenever I get monetized. Um, so that's my reason. I don't know if it's a good reason or not. Of wanting to know where you live. My brain sometimes doesn't work consistently, it shuts off. Today is a gorgeous day. I don't know if I've said that. I think I have, maybe. With my memory, I cannot remember if it was this video I said that or the last one. But my ex took me to the store. I think I did because I talked about my sleeping medicine. What my point of repeating it now is, I have a I guess it's plastic, really sturdy stepping stool that you can fold and unfold it like so you can reach that. He's got a trail duster. I put that stool on the outside so I can get into the trail duster. It's hot. And then when I go I would slide out and tiptoes, touch the ground, and then I can go all the way down. But my hips and my height, it's hard. It's hard to get out of this car. The Durango, it was kind of hard to get. I would hike my leg up and grab the steering wheel and pull. I miss that Durango a lot. It was a nice car. I still have the Kia, which I gave it to my daughter, but I get to use it, of course, every now and then. And I don't do anything to want to keep it with me all the time. She's got a crappy car that's going to go out anytime. And so she makes food deliveries with my car that I gave her. And I feel safe with that because I would hate for her to get an accident, like it dying in the middle of or something. Her transmission will be going out, I'm pretty sure, soon. Because sometimes, but not all the time, depending on what time or what day she starts it, I guess. But it doesn't happen all the time. But I can't remember what she said that indicates to her that the transmission is going to be acting up. But while she's driving, it'll jerk like that and then be normal and then jerk again. And I cannot get in that car. Not with my hips. There's no way. I would be in horrible pain. Very horrible. This video is going to be boring. I cannot tell you how sorry I am. I have got this urge to draw and paint and other things, but I'm like, I don't know what to draw. When I was younger, I could draw. I couldn't draw humans because I cannot do a face and then the joints, as in fingers and knuckles and stuff. I can't do that. My mom could, but I can't. But I would draw animals and sceneries, and I wasn't always good at every scenery that I did. But I tried, and I was pretty good. My kids can draw too. I'm not sure about my son. I don't think I've ever seen him draw. I would love more than anything to draw. Let me back up. Paint with acrylics. Now that is something that I've wanted to do forever because of the texture of it, the paint itself. I don't know. I want to be creative so bad, and that's been carried on me here lately. I'm just like, why am I thinking about this every day? I don't get it. I never really think about drawing or doing anything artsy. I guess that's a word, artsy. I feel really weird doing this live video. I just feel like I'm really boring and there's nothing fun in my life to talk to you about. Maybe it's my mental health of what I'm going through right now. I don't know, but I feel like a failure of an entertainer, I should say. And I don't mean that in a bad, negative way. I feel like I'm just not good enough for being on YouTube. And that makes me sad because a part of me knows you're good enough to be on YouTube. Anybody is. Everybody is. Why not me? But I feel like I need to give more so I won't be boring. You know, like for a walk outside or something. I was talking to my ex about that today. I'm like, yeah, I can go for a walk, but am I going to be able to walk back? Because walking it becomes painful quickly. And so I told him, I guess I can call my daughter to come and get me if I couldn't walk back. That is so sad for me because I feel like there's aspects of my life that's cut off because of my hips and my health and my mental cognitive impairment. My new sleeping pills, the pharmacist said, affect the memory. And he said it would be hard to find sleeping pills that does not affect the memory. And I don't even know what to say. I feel this. As I'm here in this house, if I stop taking my sleeping pills, I tend to like kind of lay in bed trying to sleep all night. And then the next day, my body feels so heavy and so tired. And I'm sure it's because of my age. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. But I'm like, if I was in my own house, did my own thing, if I couldn't sleep, I think that maybe I could get up and do things and I wouldn't feel so lugged down. Lugged? What's the word? Drawn down so much where I'm miserable. It would be so fun to be in a foreign country and not being able to sleep and just go out for a night walk. But then that could be dangerous itself. But if I had my own place, again, hopefully, that maybe it would be okay to do something like that. Or go outside and lay in a hammock and gaze. I'll do that again soon. My binoculars, and that is a bummer for me because there's so much in the sky that I want to look at close. Speaking of that, I know that I've seen on my social media feed people talking about our moon is gone and how that what was it, meteor or something is supposed to be our second moon temporarily. So I go outside last night and I see the moon and it looked weird. And I remember telling my kid's dad, does it look doubled? And he's like, no. He said, but the lighting of it is off. So I came in, I got my phone, took a picture, I zoomed in, and I took a picture, and the lighting was off. It was like smeared and bumpy with dark spots, and it looked like a painting that somebody had kind of smeared with their thumb before the paint dried. It was very similar to that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I do believe that the moon is artificial. I do believe that the ETs are in the moon. I feel that it's a stop and go kind of place, just a place for them to stop and do whatever they do. I don't know what they do to say what they do. Oh my God. But anyway, this video is going to be short. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I don't even know what to talk about. I need to do a script. Maybe. So I love you guys tremendously. I hope you're doing well. And I'm going to send all of you love, light, and peace. Bye.